Greetings, ghouls and gamers! Have you ever popped a game in your game system, you're really excited to play it, so you pick up the controller to find out that the buttons aren't working correctly, no matter how hard you press them. This can really ruin a game for you. Fear not, we can clean it. We've got 6 screws in the back of this controller. Go ahead and take those all out. Place the back somewhere safe. Carefully remove the board. Peel off any of the rubber contacts that might still be on the board. Take all of the rubber contacts and the buttons. Make an alcohol bath with 70% isopropyl rubbing alcohol. Place all of the button contacts and the buttons in the alcohol bath and we'll set them aside until later. Locate all of the contacts on the board to your controller. You'll take a Q-tip and some rubbing alcohol and thoroughly clean. Take a cutout strip of shop towel, fold it over and clean over again. For contacts that are really dirty, you'll want to use the cleaning solution. This is a mixture of filtered water, baking soda, and dish soap. Just make sure that you clean thoroughly. Any gunk that you see, you'll want to make sure is about gone. Take another cutout strip of shop towel and clean again. We're going to repeat the rubbing alcohol process. First with the Q-tip, then with the shop towel, and make sure that you get all around the board. Next you're going to scrub the buttons down. Just be thorough and preferably on camera, then wipe the button clean with a microfiber cloth. For the rubber contacts, some people like to use a toothbrush, but I've actually ripped them with a toothbrush before, so I just take a microfiber cloth and I squeeze as if I'm pressing the buttons down. This gets them nice and clean for the contacts. Next, scrub the controller face down. You'll have any area that the buttons fit into that you'll want to clean, front and back. I do this first with a toothbrush or some other type of cleaning brush and rubbing alcohol. Make sure to be thorough. Next, I'll do the same thing with the Q-tip to really get down into the grooves of where the buttons fit in. Do it both front and back again, and be thorough. I usually take the opportunity to clean any Cheeto gunk out of the controller sides, both the front and the back, thoroughly, and also clean anywhere I see dirt. For those hard to reach spaces, I use a Q-tip and rubbing alcohol, and I'll even clean the screws down. Once you're satisfied that everything is good and thoroughly cleaned, you can reassemble. Luckily, the buttons are labeled on the faces of most controllers, and the buttons won't fit in the wrong spots. The rubber contacts will go back in pretty easy usually too. When you fit the board back in, you may have to work the cable around the plastic molding a bit. Make sure that all the buttons fill right, and screw everything back in. Give everything another nice scrub just to make sure, and wipe it all down again. It's a good idea to clean the connector as well. I use a scrub brush with some rubbing alcohol, and I kinda just try to get down in there as best I can. Scrub, scrub. Also, of course, you'll want to dry it. You may want to let it sit and dry too. All ready to go. Controller's playing good as new. It might even be a little stiff. The great news is that this will work on just about any controller you can think of or handheld gaming system. I've been doing it for years.